Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the LBP Create Guide with me, the Mr. Mauro. And today, I've decided that we're going to um, put more detail into the first stage that we're building now. To start off, I wanted to think about adding another layer of stone around, which, you know, might take a bit of time, but if you're not really interested in me watching me put stone around a level, you can skip this tutorial, I guess, because that's basically what it's going to be. It's okay, I guess. But the next one will be a bit more detail, so lighting, and other stuff like that. Now, like I've said before, I'm not the most amazing visual creator in LBP, probably the worst, to be honest with you. So, if you're gonna hate, then please don't, because it's not very nice. That's why I removed the dislike feature for people disliking levels. One quick thing I wanted to say is, you know my keyboard level, the level I made with the keyboard. Yeah, basically I showed you a tutorial on how to get that a while back, which wasn't really a create tutorial, but technically it would help you in the long run, so you know. It got picked, the keyboard, which is really nice, because we put a lot of hard work into that. My friend Samson, he made the original model, then I recreated it with less logic and implemented some wireless system to make it so we could make the fonts change, and he implemented all the other features basically. Well, obviously we worked on it together. Kingo gave us some good tips to not put logic on the letters, try and find a way to do that. Which was a really good idea, because it'll be pretty annoying having text come out with logic all over it, so you know, it's good. But yeah, me and Samson made the actual thing itself. Kingo helped a bit, obviously, but me and Samson are the main runners now, seeing as Kingo's not on LBP much, because he's working. Anyway, enough of that sob story. Basically, the level's been getting disliked, and we're getting a lot of hate in the comments, and especially by members of the community that do bomb survivals and found ways to copy people's levels. Like, you can remember Stephanie Ravens, I think it was. Basically, there was another guy called Hasbel, I believe his name was Hasbel. Sorry if your name's Hasbel and you are not the person that's doing it, but he has a comment on my level saying that it shouldn't be picked, it's just a keyboard, which kind of hurt me, because I probably put a lot more detail into that keyboard than a lot of people would in a level. It hurt Samson as well, obviously, because he's published it. It's kind of annoying that people think that way. Just think, like, we put a lot of work into it, quite a lot of work into it. We're still working on it now. We're planning to put more fonts and stuff. It's kind of annoying that, and it had about 46 likes. Probably actually that was a lie. It had about 170 something likes on that comment saying it shouldn't have an pick. It got picked twice because there's an advertisement showing you how to use it and stuff, and there's also the level where you get it. I think those were the two that were picked, and it's just annoying that people dislike things that you make for them, because I put a lot of work into that, and so did Samson, and we got a hate for it. Like, hate for creating a tool to help people create. Like, we made it for other people. I mean, it's just not fair that, you know. But I can see, you know, all the dislikes button were removed, and that was probably a lucky thing, because if the dislikes were still in it, we probably would have still got criticised. But, you know, I'll just stop complaining now. Overall, it's not fair, and people make creations to help people or make amazing levels, and they're getting picked, and people are getting attacked because their levels were picked, which I don't find fair. A lot of people are like, oh, my levels are a lot better than this, how did this get picked, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I can understand that, but, you know, maybe the developers, the picks, you know, maybe they didn't really enjoy your level, or maybe they didn't think it was, you know, maybe they thought it might have needed a little tiny bit more for a pick. I mean, it's a bit annoying. Just think if you'd spent so much time on a level, I don't know, you'd spent about 5 months on it, 6 months, you publish it, people are like, oh, this isn't worth anything, remove it, blah 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 blah. It's not nice. Anyway, I think I should stop complaining now. This is a create tutorial, not a sob story. I'll do the sob storying on my personal channel. That's what it's made for, I guess. Link those up. Means we're almost done. And we are at 7 minutes-ish. So, this whole tutorial would have been of me ranting about my keyboard level getting dislikes. Dislikable comments, I guess I should say. And then me moving rocks around. But, hey, hopefully this will get a couple of views, eh? Well, I haven't checked the comments recently. I checked them a couple of weeks ago, not knowing that it had received a pick, because I was on I went on LBP to start recording, and I was like, hey, what's this? I've been picked. What? And I think it was on the day it got picked anyway that I realised that I got an pick pin, and I was like, cool. So I was looking through my levels, thinking, my levels aren't that good that I've published. How come? And I went and I looked at Samsung's levels, and I realised, oh wait, that's got a pick. That must mean, because, you know, we worked on it together, we got it as well. So, you know, it's nice little thank you from all that hate that we got after, but, you know, it was worth it, I guess. All the hate was worth getting that pick, having that pick, getting that pick. Okay, let's see. Need to do this one still. I think the problem with LBP is it's pointed at too many audiences. If you can tell by Sackboy, it's kind of a cute little kid thing, so what parents will think it's a kid thing. They're like, oh, I'll get that for me son, he'll like it. And then there's the adults and, well, late teenagers that, well, I'm not saying there aren't people that are younger people that really make good stuff. I'm just saying there's the older audience gets a lot of hate, especially when putting a lot of time into the creation. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying every young person is bad. I'm saying that there are a lot of young people that are really good at LBP. I mean, I started off as very rubbish when I first got it, but I guess with LBP, you've got to find your place. There's the logic and there's the visuals, and I chose logic to get into because I was making a level. I was like, on LBP1, I was like, this is really hard. I don't know how to do this. At that point, I only knew how to do the one-shot switches. So I got into more detail, started testing more things out, and all that stuff, and eventually I became a Logic Man. I'm not the best at logic, I'm just pretty decent at it. But you know, it's nice to have logic, but I'd like to have visuals as well. So it's always good. It's always good to team up with people to make levels, like I did with Kingo, because then you have the best of both worlds. Obviously, a sound guy is pretty rare. So if you're good at making music, let me know because I need you. I'm pretty bad at music. Anyway, let's just stop blabbering on and see you in the next video, I guess. I'm the Mr. Mauro of the LBP Create Guide, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.